Hey guys, hope you've all had a great night last night, a great day today. We are going to go over day one. I hope you've all had a great kickoff to your challenge. You should have your grocery list and everything else. It all starts with attitude and the way that we approach today. So for the workout, lower body day one, you should see that in your program. The way it's going to work, there's going to be 10 exercises. You're going to do each exercise for 45 seconds, followed by a 15-second rest period. You can use your stopwatch, a clock, or download a timer, an interval timer, which is what I recommend, on your phone. It's free, and you can preset it for the amount of rounds. Okay, 3 full rounds gives you 30 minutes, and you can get as many as 5 rounds pending your time. So let's go over the movements and modifications or different variations as needed. Movement 1, you'll see goblet squat. If you don't have access to a kettlebell and a relatively heavy kettlebell that's going to challenge you, you're going to do prisoner grip jump squats. Let's go over the goblet squat to start. We got Ambrosia here. Goblet simply means she's going to grab it by the horns, simply the grip. From there, she's going to descend, bending at the knees and the hips, shifting the weight back to the heels, finishing at the top by squeezing the glutes. Fantastic job. Now, again, we don't have access to a heavy kettlebell or weight. We interlace the hands and we go into a jump squat. So we're still getting parallel and we're exploding through the ground, landing in that squat position, which is also going to help take some of the impact away from the movement. Fantastic job. Movement 2, reverse lunges. Again, likewise, if you have a heavy weight or a set of dumbbells, definitely take advantage of those. For those of you that do not have the heavier weight, you'll do a lunge jump. So let's go over a regular lunge first, followed by a lunge jump. So regular lunge, we're going to step back, keeping a strong upper back and a strong chest. Going to let the majority of the weight go on the front heel as we drive and push through the front heel. Nothing changes with the lunge jump, only we add, as the name implies, a jump. We're still driving from the front extremities, the lower extremities rather, keeping a strong upper back and chest. 45 seconds of those will be tough. Next, you see 1.5 squats, one of my favorite variations. All that means is once we get to the bottom portion of the rep, we only go back halfway up, all the way back down, to a full range of motion of rep. So let's try it with our squat. So we got a full parallel squat, so we're getting 90 degrees, only going halfway back up, all the way down, all the way back up. Okay, very good. 45 seconds, you won't need weight there because it's consistent time under tension. So again, 1.5 reps. So we go all the way down, just halfway back up, all the way back down, and then all the way back up for 1 rep or 1.5. Hip extensions, hip extensions. We'll go both heels on the ground. We're laying on our back, palms facing upward as we lay them down, driving through the heels. We're simply, as the name implies, going to extend the hips up and down in a continuous manner. Ways to make this harder, you could put your heels up on a bench or a chair, or you could even get your shoulder blades, the top of your shoulder blades on the bench, then keep your heels on the ground as you engaged in those glute bridges. Burpees, number 5, those are pretty self-explanatory, so we won't necessarily go over those because I really believe everyone knows what they mean. Next, you'll see wall sits. Again, that's relatively self-explanatory, but because the wall is right here, let's just hurry up and go into that so we can give you an idea. We have a wall next to the tree, which everyone has. Ambrosia's feet are going to be out in front of her knees. Shoulder blades are going to be retracted against the wall, meaning there's not going to be space between her upper back and the wall. We're going to engage the core. I like hands against the wall and open. Good. Perfect. Next, stomps. We definitely want to go over this. Now, I'll always preach structural and upper thoracic integrity, meaning keep a good, strong upper back. For this, we'll sacrifice that just a little bit for the sake of some awesome buns. So the way it's going to work, both hands will stay on the ground. Both feet are going to stay on the ground, which is where the slight arch comes from that you see in the upper thoracic area. From here, she's going to alternate by stepping straight back, keeping the opposing foot on the ground, and then she's going to repeat that motion on the other side. You can see both hands and feet stay on the ground throughout the range of motion. This baby
does burn, ladies.
Will get those glutes going, will it not?
And guys.
And guys, that's right. Plank tuck, plank tuck. That is nothing more than we're in that plank position and we're going to tuck the knee to the elbow or the outsides of the elbow. You can see that she floats that foot. In other words, it's not dragging across the ground, and that's really to add more instability, core stabilization. Last 2, you'll see glute raise right, glute raise left. Now these 2 are going to be done in conjunction with one another, and I'm going to have Ambrosia pull her knee to her chest. This is going to help eliminate a lot of lower lumbar extension, so she'll feel it just in the glutes. Now, because of that, the range of motion will be really little, but it's the intention of the move, or it's the way the move is supposed to look. So again, pulling the knee to the chest, she's going to drive through that opposite heel, up and down, up and down. Again, the range of motion will feel very small, but you will feel it in the glutes much more than you normally would. You do right side, left side, that would be our 10 exercises total. You would then rest 60 to a max 90 seconds. We're gonna repeat 3 to 5 rounds of our lower body day. Good luck, guys. Can't wait to hear all your positive feedback. Let me know what you think. Any questions you have, we look forward to hearing it. Have a great night.